Morning, everyone. Hi, and welcome to the live session today. Again, as you know, we do this every Sunday, and you guys get an opportunity to talk to me or just kind of just in general discuss about the new upcoming trending technologies. So let's get started with this video. All right, let me turn the fan off. It's kind of annoying. All right, so I'm gonna wait for a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, YouTube sends notification to everyone, and would allow everyone to connect with me over this live session. So yeah, I just want to talk with you guys about computer science, about software development, new upcoming trending things that are coming in, new frameworks, new platforms, stuff like that. Yeah, so feel free to discuss with me, and if you know something new, I'll like tell you. So yeah, let's wait for a couple of more minutes. Meanwhile, people can join. So I'm gonna put my phone right here. All right. So yeah, this is just for it's Sunday and just wanted to like talk to you guys about in general about engineering, about software development, about new platforms, new trending technologies, new frameworks. So yeah, let's just talk. And this is a 30-minute session. If you have any doubts or if you wanna know anything in particular, it's a pretty good time. You can um, just post your comments and I would try to uh, read those comments right now and get back to you. So let's get started, guys. So any questions, anything that you learned about this week? So this week actually, I actually made a tutorial series for 75 minutes on Elasticsearch. So some people requested me, hey, please can you do a video on Elasticsearch? Everything in a one video. So my entire day actually went in creating the tutorial. It takes a lot of time. YouTube takes a lot of time. So that's what I did yesterday. And then something new I learned is basically I learned something about Vue.js. I mean, it's amazing. I loved it. I mean, comparing with Angular and React, I loved Vue.js more. I mean, yeah, that's my perspective. I mean, yeah. So let's wait for people to connect. I don't know what time it is in India right now. It's 9:30 here in the morning. So probably in India might be about I don't know, like 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. in the evening, maybe. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna wait here and allow people to connect with me. And if you want to talk or if you just want to share in general about technologies and stuff, yeah, feel free to do that. Also gonna open YouTube on my computer. That way, I can read comments much more faster. So yeah, it says we are live on YouTube, so which is good. Yeah, anything you guys want to ask, feel free to ask, man. If you even want to connect with me, please do connect with me on YouTube as well, or Skype or whatever you want. It's Sunday, right? So usually I give time to my YouTubers today if they are running into any issues or questions or doubts. Yeah, feel free to just tell me what are you working and yeah. So let's wait for a couple of more minutes. If you guys have questions, then I'm going to continue the session. Otherwise, I'll try to wrap up the session today. Vijay Kumar is here and he has a question and he says, hey, I wanted to start working on a video streaming. Where do you think I can start? Do you want to work in video streaming like an application like Zoom or Skype in particular? If yes, I would say try searching something from Amazon. Amazon has something for video streaming. Uh, Let me see. I I was curious to build something like that. Uh, Hold on. Video streaming with AWS might be a little complicated. You might want to run through a lot of videos, but I want to share one link. Maybe that might help you see. That's the architecture they show, and if you want, you can actually go over some tutorials. I think this one should be a good one for you. Yeah, if you guys want to talk just anything, yeah, please let me know. If you want to ask any questions, it's not about like just software engineering, anything related to life or my experience here. Anything you want to ask, please feel free to ask those questions in the comments, and I would try to answer them right away. Uh, Jagdishwar says from where to learn the coding for the interviews. For interviews, HackerRank and LeetCode are the one of the best things that you can do to master programming syntax, language, data structures, algorithm. So Jagdish, I would recommend go from those websites that might help you. There are books also, cracking the coding interview and all of that. But yeah, in general, just do a practice about your syntax. Make sure you are clear with all your basic syntax like string, list, tuple, dictionaries, how to concatenate strings and split strings and all of that. Just the basics. You should be fine. And then the coding part is just like logic, right? You just have to come up with an algorithm and yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, if you want to ask anything else, post it in the comments, man. Today I'm gonna upload a video on Elasticsearch. It's gonna be like a 75 minutes video, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. It took me a lot of effort yesterday to make that entire video. It's a 1 hour session on Elasticsearch. I tried to cover the basics of Elasticsearch installation and queries in Elasticsearch. So that video would be uploaded today. Okay. Actually, I would have uploaded yesterday, but my internet at home is like crappy, so it takes like forever. It shows like 3 hours to upload, unfortunately. So yes, do you guys have any other questions? Please feel free to post it, and we can address those questions. I can address those questions. All right. Seems like no more questions, huh? No problem, it's fine. I'm gonna wait for a couple of more minutes, like 5 more minutes, and if there are not enough of questions, I shall end the session right here. And yeah, let's see. Selenium is a WebDriver where you can do automation using anything that any website you open on a browser, and you click on those buttons and stuff like that. You can automate that process using Selenium. So it's basically kind of a Chrome, but an automated Chrome that is controlled by Python. It uses the techniques of web scraping, so you select elements using, like ID and stuff like that. So that is Selenium in short. Yeah. Any more questions? Yeah, I'm also gonna work on a Lambda series today, if possible. I'm gonna make a video from zero to hero in AWS Lambda. So, yeah. Well, I work as a software engineer here, Jagdish. To that's my main source of income. Vinay Kumar Reddy is here. And hi, Vinay. Hope you're doing fine. He has a question here. Let me read that question. Hi, Saumil. Can you please tell me some suggestion how we can make our portfolio website? Sure, man. You can host those websites on Heroku. I don't know if you've seen my portfolio website. What I would do, see on the portfolio, you have to flaunt. What I mean by that is basically You have to show off to people that you are the one. Because think about it, man. Like there are so many people, so many developers. Why would a person like hire us? So you have to shout and scream that, hey, I am the one. I'm the candidate that you're looking for. So ideally, what I would do, I would make a nice cover page, and basically I would add all my certifications and whatever achievements I have. Like a Bootstrap, when you click on it, it'll be like a Zoom, like a certificates page, like an achievement page. I would also add all the packages and open source Python packages that you have developed, or any projects you have developed. I would add that as well. Um, Apart from that, you can add a live chat window there. So when recruiters go and they see all of these that you built by yourself, they'll be really impressed. So I would say, yeah, I would highly encourage to make one using Python Flask. Don't go with the Wix and all, because you won't learn anything. If you want to learn, get your hands dirty, right? So that's my recommendation for portfolio sites. So basically, you will learn a lot also in the process of just making the website. So yeah, try it out, man. How to find website admin page? Not sure, man. I don't know. Yeah, any more questions here? Please feel free to ask them. All right, it has been 11 minutes, so we'll wait for a few more minutes if anyone wants to ask anything, and then we'll wrap up the session today. Yeah, feel free to ask anything if you want to know something about new things. Yeah, feel free to do that, man. Justro is here. Hi, hope you're doing fine. He has a question and he says, hey, one question. I tried to get the client's IP in Flask. I did the print stuff, but I wanted to log it. Any suggestions? Justro, hi. First of all, I hope you are doing well. I see that you are printing it and you want to log it. So you can create log file, Justro. Basically, all the IP address log, you can store it on a log file. If you don't want to do that way, Justro, what you can do, I would recommend is create a database, a SQL-like database. If you're using Flask, you have SQL Alchemy, right? You can do that. Or if you want to store your stuff on DynamoDB. You can use cloud providers to do that. So it's all really totally depend on what kind of application, what kind of logging you want. For simple logging, Python has a built-in module called as log, so you can create log files. But the one thing that you need to take care is that those log files will soon become pretty massive, right? I would recommend create a SQL Alchemy database for those stuff. If you don't like that, I would do that on Dynamo on the cloud, because you can scale up or down and you can search all of that. And if you want to get really fancy, you can put those logs on Elasticsearch and do a real-time log analysis and machine learning maybe. So those are your suggestions. Jagdishwar says for backend developer, uh, which language we should learn? I mean, the question is not which language. I would say the question is, I mean, there is no answer to this particular question, because depends on company on which you are working in. Some companies prefer Python as their backend. Some prefers a hybrid backend, which is like C Sharp and Python. Some prefers Node, some prefers serverless application on AWS. So there is no really an answer to that question, I would say. I would say be comfortable in any one language. So if you want to switch in other language, it should be easy for you. That's my suggestion. Hmm. Apple Benjamin is here. Hi, Benjamin. Hope you are fine and staying healthy. Code Crazy says, please make a video to connect React and Flask if possible. I'm not doing much of front end. My tutorials on my channel are more back end tutorials. I'm not a front end guy. You might have figured out from my portfolio website, because the CSS skills are crappy. It's fine. I'm not planning to do anything as of now with React and Flask, but if in future, if I'll think about it and try to make one. Oh, it's just your alias. Okay, makes sense. No problem, Benjamin. What? So, what's your real name? I was curious to know. SD Django says Jagdish, where JavaScript is compulsory. Yeah, those are like the, as I said, it's like the basic, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Those are the bare bone things, right? And then you can do all the fancy things like handlebars and semantic and etc. Vipul, oh, okay, Vipul. Hope you are fine and staying healthy, Vipul. It's good to know. So, from which part of India are you from, Vipul? Oh, that's nice. You're working on chatbots. That's interesting. You might be working on dialogue for, is that right, Vipul? Samir is here. Samir Srivastav says your Rabbit MQ series was awesome. Well, thank you so much, man. I tried my best to create contents and I'm glad you liked it. So thank you very much, man. Oh, विपुल तुम्ही महाराष्ट्रामधून आहे का? मी पण थोडा थोडा मराठी बोलतो. Yeah. From Gujarat, SD Django. કેમ છો ભાઈ? મજામાં? હું પણ ગુજરાતી છું. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Yeah. Maharashtra is amazing. I am from Mumbai, Matunga. Yeah, it's nice, nice. It's good to connect with people from our country always. Uh, Ranuga, I hope I said that name correctly. Hi, hope you're doing fine. Hello and welcome to the live session. Please feel free to ask any questions if you have. Yeah, so today do expect a series on Elasticsearch. And I'm pretty sure you would love it. Do invest time in learning it. It's very, very important, guys. It'll benefit you in the future. Code Crazy says, bro, laptop table is really good. I want to buy the same in future. Sure, man. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, do consider getting a good table. Like if you are a software engineer and if you work a long time on your computer, standing desk is something really very important. I would say. Oh, that's nice. I'm good to know that you are an intermediate Python programmer. It's pretty nice. Welcome to my channel, first of all. Vipul says, I subbed when I subbed when I saw your videos of Node.js plus Python. I was searching for it. Oh, okay. I'm glad you found something interesting. Back pain intensifies. That's right, man. I do have also back pain, so I go to gym and exercise, and I have this ergonomic chair, so you have a good support on your back. So it's very very important. Vinay Kumar says, your Elasticsearch playlist is good. Thank you, Somil, for your suggestions on portfolio website. Oh, well, thank you, Vinay. Hope you would take my tips and make a good portfolio website. And do consider adding your resume also on the portfolio because you people want to download the resume also, right? So make sure you do that, okay? Just a suggestions. And remember, portfolio website, make it as fancy as possible. You have to show off to the people. That's what I would say because when recruiter comes, they should be like, oh, this guy is amazing. So that's my recommendation. What is a good keyboard for a programming? Honestly, anything that is comfortable. I use this HP keyboard, an old HP keyboard. Honestly, whatever you like, you're comfortable in, do that. I also do have an Apple keyboard, a Magic keyboard. Usually, I use it with my iPad or MacBook. Those keyboard, the problem is the keys are pretty close, and those are not like mechanical, so you can't like press really hard. Otherwise, those keys will like stuck inside and so yeah, I would say mechanical keyboards are really good. So hi Vinod, and what is a portfolio? It's like a website which describes what you are, what you do, basically about yourself. Something like this. Hold on. So Milshah.Hiroko. I'm gonna send you my portfolio website. Check out the links in the description. All right, guys. और बताओ क्या चालू है? What's going on? इंडिया की एक आदत जो है वो गई नहीं अभी तक है वो चाय की आदत। चाय सुबह-सुबह चाहिए अपने को। मतलब सुबह उठो और अपने को गरम-गरम चाय चाहिए ही चाहिए। चाय के बिना दिमाग नहीं चल रहा। So yeah, what I said is basically one habit of India that I miss is basically I usually always have a cup of tea in the morning, like an Indian tea, as soon as I wake up. That's one thing I cannot live without, like proper Indian tea, you know. Okay, we have. I'm making a website for my project that I'm working on, and have you have any tips? I'm making it for a Python class. Okay, I'm making a website. Yeah. What kind of website you're making? So maybe I can tell you something about it. Bro, lockdown, only coding, chai raha. hai. Yeah, वही है भाई. Justo says chai is job. Okay, code crazy. Says code with coffee. Nice combination. Ah, coffee. Yeah, yeah. Coffee. I like cold coffee now rather than like hot coffee. I usually prefer like a cold coffee. Yeah. और बताओ भाई लोग क्या चालू है? What's going on? खाली Sunday time मिलता है. I just get time on Sundays usually. Monday to Friday you have work and then you get pretty tired because you are staring on the computer for like about 8 to 9 hours and yeah, Sunday I relax, talk to you guys on YouTube. Yeah. Vinod says, please tell my query last session what is the best tool for data annotation. I think TypeScript was one. Hold on. I think I told you, right, that hold on, data annotation. I also actually made a library for data annotation. Uh, Data annotation. Let me first understand the meaning of data annotation. I don't know the meaning, so data annotation meaning. It's fine. You don't know everything, right? So कभी कभी देख लेते हैं. Data annotation is a task of labeling data, labeling data, okay, which could be in form of text, audio, or images or video. Oh, so now I understand. Okay, so you would write a script, right? I mean, I don't know any tools or library. Usually, I usually write my own code, like an object-oriented code. So I would say, yeah, man, write some scripts for that. That's my recommendation. Um, I mean, if you're doing with text, use your NLP models or Spacey, Google's pre-trained model, TensorFlow Hub. Yeah, I would say write your own script, man. Let's see. Vaishnavi is here, and she says, "Is it a good decision taking an MS in USA in mid-pandemic?" I mean, honestly, I would say no. Don't come right now. I mean, considering the situation, you know that everything is online. Job situation is totally screwed up right now. It's very difficult to find jobs. Very, very difficult. It's my perspective. If you want to come and take the risk, it's up to you guys. But I would say abhi mat aao. I would say wait for a while. Okay, wait until the situation gets better, the job market is better, because right now Trump is promoting more Americans. He banned H-1B visas and stuff. So ऐसे situation में अगर आप आओगे तो it's like it's like a risk क्योंकि आप बहुत सारा investment करके आ गए. You're gonna invest a lot of money, right? And you're gonna invest a lot of resources, and after that you do expect that you get a good salary. But eventually, if you don't get salary or if you don't get job, you have to go back to India, and that would be disastrous because paying 80, 30, 40 lakhs, 60 lakhs in India, it's like nearly impossible because salaries in India are about 23,000, 30,000, 50,000, and paying that huge of a loan amount is nearly impossible. So I would say hold on, hang on, don't develop your skills right now, Vaishnavi. Don't come to US for now, at least maybe next semester. But current situation, no, till December, don't come. That's my recommendation. Job market is screwed up. Everything is screwed up right now. So please stay there. Let's see. Raghunath says Django versus Flask. I think I made a video on Django versus Flask. So Vipul says, I'm having a problem in hosting my Python app on Heroku. Maybe in the next stream, I can show it to you. Sure, man. There are some lot of good YouTubers who teach like how to deploy that. I also did a video, so try checking out, see what you have done wrong. Chinmay Dalal says, I learned React and Redux. Oh, wow, that's nice. I want to learn React also. Pretty soon I'll try to give some time to that. So, yeah. Vinod says, okay. Justro says, here it comes, Django versus Flask. Don't compare them by two very different. Exactly. Yep. Chinmay Dalal says, is it a good idea? Is it good to back? Is it good to back? What do you mean? Is it good to back? As in my portfolio? Then we have, if you want to create a small apps, then Flask. That's right. I mean, you can create big apps in Flask. There's nothing, but Django and Flask are like different things. Don't compare, as I said. I mean, both has its pros and cons. Um, Chinmay says, but Django is a full-fledged website. Even Flask is a full-fledged website, right? So, how old are you? Says, I'm actually 24. I'll be 25 years old this August. Vaishnavi says, thanks. Okay. We have Chinmay. He says, it has been a while. I haven't been there for weeks. Uh, where haven't you been for weeks? There's some Django channel. अरे YouTube पे डाल दो यार Django, learn Django. बहुत सारे you'll get tutorials. Oh, Mike is here. Hello, this week working on React. Wow, I mean, I'm hearing everyone is working on React. I think I should learn React now. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm learning React. Oh, I'm learning React. I've been hearing this because yesterday I went to a meetup, like a Boston and all, like people from Boston and everyone. They're also like, oh, I'm doing on React. I'm like, what the hell? Everyone is on React. Okay. All right. I was learning Vue.js. It's same. I mean, as far as you can make a website. So yeah, React is very useful. Yeah. I mean, React or Flutter. So confusing. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to go in front end much because it's like every single day it's something new is coming. Like React, Flutter, Angular, then PWA, progressive web apps. It's just never ending field. Man. Learn one thing. That's all I would say. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, there are so many things. I mean, you can't learn everything. So I would just say, take one thing and learn that properly. So I don't think, I mean, yeah, of course, I've been hearing this buzzword React, but yeah, Vue.js is there. I mean, as far as you can make websites, as I say, I mean, it's okay. I mean, yeah, those are just a different technologies or framework to make websites, right? Like components and all of that. Same thing, you can do it on Angular. Same thing, you can do it in Vue.js. I mean, yeah, say no to Angular. Why? I don't know. I'm trying to go for the game development. Any tips? Oh, game development. How that was Unity. Unity. You should learn Unity, and I think it's in C sharp. So you gotta learn C sharp coding. Hey, Kapil is here, my college friend. Good to see you, man. Mike says, "What's a backend language do you recommend?" Honestly, my recommendation Python. But yeah, Python is easy and you can do so many things. There are libraries available for each and everything. So my recommendation, Python backend, and with Docker, of course, and Nginx and all of that. But my recommendation is Python for backend. C sharp or Java, it's your choice. Yeah, for you for game development, it's C sharp. I mean, Unity. Someone asked me like, I'm learning like game development, so I said you gotta learn C sharp. I mean, hey, I've been Mridul is here and he says I've been following you for sometimes. Really love your way you're teaching. Um, thank you so much. I really appreciate that you do like my contents, and I hope to teach you guys more and more as and when I get time. So thank you so much, man. All right, has been 29 minutes so far. We'll continue this for 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes. Yeah, just kind of talk a little bit here about technologies and stuff like that. So yeah. C sharp, C++, not much difference. Yeah, um, um, I mean, there is difference. I mean, how do I explain this? But whatever. Kapil says you are growing too fast. Happy to see that. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I would say like the reason my channel is growing is because I'm honest to my YouTubers. I don't lie and I don't like make videos for getting views or something like that. I honestly try to help them out, and people know that because on weekends I try to connect people on LinkedIn and Skype. I honestly help them. A lot of people I've helped them for just for free. I haven't charged anything anytime. So I think that's the reason I'm growing. I mean, you just have to be honest with people and don't lie with them. I mean, that they are the reason you are here. So that's why I would say my channel is growing. Yeah. What did you do this week? So this week I made a tutorial on Elasticsearch. So I'm gonna upload that today. It's like a 1 hour tutorial. So entire like boot camp on Elasticsearch, and it's of course like free of cost. So I'm gonna upload that today. Yesterday night only I was uploading, but my internet is crappy as I said. So I have to go to the office to upload the video. Mike is here. The channel will become big. Give it a few months. Well, thanks, man, Mike. Really appreciate. My honest opinion is just to help people here. I never go for views. Or I mean, you might have noticed I just get like 2 or 3 likes. I don't care about likes or views. But honestly, even if I help like one people and that person is like happy, I'm done. Like that's my job. Like I mean, as I said, I'm not the smartest one here. There are people better than me from Harvard, from Boston, much smarter people than me. But whatever I know, I'll definitely share with you. Like whatever I have learned by myself, I'll share it with you. That's my commitment. So that's what my channel is based on. Whatever I learn from work or from here or from there, I make videos and teach you from bits and pieces here and there. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Jasro. Mridul says, how's Docker and Python? Well, for deployment, it's one of the most trending thing, Docker and Python for creating ETL jobs, REST APIs. So I have videos on that. So whenever you make any REST APIs front end, you want to Dockerize it because when you go to big companies, they do like CI/CD. So whenever you push the code, automatically it converts into a Docker image, it makes the Docker image, it publishes on the AWS. There are a lot of automation like this. It's called as a SysOp people would do that, the administrative people. So the CI/CD team, basically, your manager or DevOps manager will do all of that. So Docker is really good. Invest some time in understanding the basics like Docker Compose, Docker Run, exposing a port, volumes, environment variables. So yeah. Chinmay says I need some help in Django channels. I'll see if I can get some YouTube channels. I'll post it in the comments. Yeah. Archit says I'm a fresher to apply for data science. Post how? Wait, what is a fresher to apply for data science? Post and how if yes. So you say you want to apply for data science? Is that right, Archit? And you want to know like what are the skills you require? Is that right? Let me know what exactly was your question. What is the best campus for computer science? Campus. Um, what do you mean by campus? I mean, do you mean like university or do you mean like website? If you could elaborate that a little bit. Kapil says, can you make a video on how to upload Wi-Fi details in ESP8266 without changing? I know. One of my friend has done this code, Kapil. His name is Sai Kurana. I'll get in touch with him and I'll get the code and I'll try to, because he has written some nice C coding. He's pretty good in C. So he wrote an entire software where you can do that stuff, what you are asking. So I'll get in touch with him. Chinmay says, has truly helped. I have been subscribed. He does goes out for his way to help us. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you very much. Mike says, have you ever thought of going for a data science? Well, honestly, yeah. I mean, my second internship was in data science. Yeah, I was being given role of data cleaning, data manipulation, interpolation, and stuff like that. Reading data from S3, developing ETL jobs on AWS. That was my second internship, so on data science. So that's the reason if you see some tutorials on my channel on pandas and stuff, that's the probably reason because my internship was in data science. Yeah, I think I mean, it's all, eh, as I said, just be honest. I'm just honest with my YouTube fans, whatever it is. I'm really honest. I mean, I don't lie or I don't, make trip like do some tricks to, increase my views. Like put some like title and like in a fancy way, learn this in 20 minutes, 5 minutes. No, man, simple thing. If you want to watch, go and watch. Like, I mean, just be honest. That's the thing. Oh yes, university. Um, do you mean like universities abroad or universities in India? If you could specify that. Midul says, can you suggest one Python book for advanced programming? Wow, wow, good question. Honestly, my friend, I wouldn't recommend a book because book takes more time to read rather than reading articles and blogs on internet. I would say Motiversity and all of that Stack Overflow blogs will teach you much more than what books has. So my recommendation, of course. But if you want to get a book orally, advanced Python programming, meta classes, you can design patterns. You can start learning on that if you want. Archit says, I know machine learning, deep learning. Can I apply for data science job in the fourth year now? I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, if you come here and if you say you're a data science, people will expect that you know machine learning. So it goes like a hands in hand with. So if you apply for data science, people expect you to know like a little bit of machine learning, not much, but they do expect you to know basic algorithms, scikit-learn, and stuff like that. I mean, that's the skill they ask abroad. Abroad, okay. So it totally depends on the universities, I would say. I mean, rather than university, I would say it totally depends on like you as a person, because here is the thing, I want to like narrow it down. Say one person did it from like Harvard, or and second person did it from some low tier college where the fees was minimum. Both have a master's degree, right? But the person who did from Harvard might be a stupid guy. He might not know much of coding. He might be just a rich person, you know. And see, what I'm trying to convey here is it does not matter which university you are, as far as you have the ability to learn stuff. Universities don't matter. That's what I would say. Like I had like friends from uh, uh, I mean, let's say Northeastern and big university, California, they couldn't write a single line of code. I mean, they were from like big universities, and I'm from just like a like a okay private university, and I learned by all by myself, right? So I would say it's all upon us how much time we put in to learn stuff. So that's my recommendation. So universities and all don't matter. Mostly in Sri Lanka. Sorry, I don't know much about Sri Lankan universities, unfortunately. Well, thank you so much. Website. If you really want to learn advanced Python programming, let me show you one guy. I mean, that is like way advanced, like way. I mean, I have to like watch like 6, 7 times to understand that guy. Let me show you. If you really wanna, if you think you know Python in and out, let me suggest you one channel. If you really wanna learn advanced Python, so here is the channel. His name is Sir David Beasley, one of the best Python programmer I've ever seen. Just go to his channel and start any one of the videos. You will go crazy. His videos are like 2 hours. All the conference video. Amazing person, amazing guy. One of the best Python programmer I would say in the world. I would say. I'm not exaggerating. Go to his channel. You will come to know what I'm saying. All right. See you, man. Take care and stay safe. Okay. James Miller says. This week, the implementation is quite high level. Can't say that I understood how does it work. All right, James. Okay, no worries. All right, all right. All right, Vipul. See you, man. Take care. We are gonna just continue for like few more minutes, and I mean I'm gonna wrap up because I have to get back to learn something on Sundays also. So yeah, few more minutes. Let's say 4 minutes more, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah, it was really nice to talking to everyone today, and yeah, it was nice. I mean, knowing everyone and answering questions. Yeah. Oh wow, that's a good question. How do I manage my time? Um, there was a time when I got like basically I would say burned out, or you can say, if you do too much of programming and you sit inside a lonely room, you get migraines, you feel anxiety, you have an anxiety, and all of those symptoms were there. So time management, I would say, is really, really important when you're doing programming. So these days, what I do is I usually go to play soccer. I go to gym. So what I do is Monday, I wake up by 8:30. I work till like 5. Then I relax till 5:30, and then I go to gym, and then I sleep from Monday to Friday. Saturday, usually I give time to YouTube videos. Yeah, but that's the thing. You gotta balance time very well, because if you are just into one thing too much, for example, programming. I mean, usually, quite back, I was gaining weight. I was having breathing problems because I was just sitting at one place, right? A lot of people might not know about these all things, because programming is hard. I mean, you are sitting inside a room for 8 hours, 9 hours, staring on the computers. You will have eye pains also. Your eye will pain. I've been putting drops on my eyes. Check this out. So people who think like software engineering is easy, and then they don't have problems. So yeah, it's not. I mean, you gotta balance time. You can't just do coding all the time. So doing other activities other than coding is very, very important. So yeah, painting, swimming. I do swimming. I go to gym. I go to play soccer also. So yeah, I try to balance all the activities now. So MoneyGram says hi. Blender. What is that? Is that a Python stuff? Let me search for that. Ah, okay. Something new. Interesting. Blender. The purpose of the documentation explains the Python and the Blender together, covering some functionality that may be obvious for reading API reference, for example. What the hell is this? Something new, of course. I haven't heard about this. Quick start intro. What is Blender? The API is generally a stable for some. The Blender API do allow edit the data interface. I might have to check this out. I haven't like it's new to me. Blender. Okay. Thank you for sharing. So for 3D softwares. Oh, okay. How and when do you get into programming? Uh, I came here in the year 2017, Mike, to United States for my master's in electrical. Soon after applying for a lot of jobs, I realized not much jobs are there in electrical engineering. So I decided to switch, and yeah, that's when I started. I started programming in 2017. So I think I've been just programming since 3 years. Blender. I haven't heard about it anytime. Thank you for sharing, guys. It's something new for me. Wow, really? For studying scripts, something makes in another by Python, which can go easily. And wow, damn, I did not know about this Blender. Ah, thank you, yeah, for sharing. I'll check it out. Awesome and 3D software, man. It's a very popular. Ah, well, okay. I think I might have to try this sometimes. But I'm still not sure like what it is used for. Like, why do we use Blender for what? Like, what are the applications? So I might have to dig a little bit. Let's see. I'll during my free times, of course. It's good to learn React Native. Yeah, we'll see. Depending upon the time, yeah, a lot of things to learn. So 3D modeling and animation motion tracking. Oh wow, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing, man. For blenders, I mean, I did not know about this. It's completely new to me. Let me turn on the AC, man. It's pretty cold here. Have you ever starting a startup? Yes, I have, but the thing is, I cannot do anything in the United States because I'm not an American citizen, or I'm not a US citizen or a green card holder. Unfortunately, so that's the reason I cannot start anything here in US. Maybe back in India I can start, but the thing is, I can't go back to India right now because I have a huge education loan which I need to pay back. Because if I go back to India, the salaries won't be that much adequate, and I won't be able to pay my loan back quickly. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, loan. Yeah, I did my double masters, Mike, right here in the United States, like University of Bridgeport. So I took an education loan to get that master's degree. So I got to pay back that money back to my country, like to the bank now. So I'm slowly started. I started paying that. Might take about 1 year or 2 years. Yeah. So I need to pay that money back to from people whom I took, right? So for my masters, so for my education, I took money. I borrowed money for my education. So yeah, as I said, not every Indian can afford higher education. It's very expensive in United States. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to make it somehow. You know, yeah, yeah. American education is very difficult, man. I mean, financially, it's very difficult. So thanks, man. All right, I guess we shall wrap up. It has been about 46 minutes, roughly. Let's see if you have. We'll take just few more questions, and we'll wrap up. Your story is always inspiring. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. I hope you would do much better than me. I just recently I'm learning all of this thing, and I hope you would be much better programmer, a much better person, a human being, and a down to earth person always. When you, yeah, no, so yeah, thank you, man. What are the salary ranges for software engineer? Okay, so for an entry level junior software engineer, the salary ranges from about starting salary is about 60 to $65,000, goes up to 100, $200,000 maximum. Senior software engineers get more, even more than that. If you're in Google, Amazon, 200 plus salary, 200,000 salary, US dollars, of course. So that's the salary range in United States. But of course, you don't convert it in India. But at the same, like what people say, oh, this much, okay. Then if you do into 70 and all, no, because the cost of living is also so high in United States. The rent is so high. All the living expenses are high. So if you say, oh, comparing the salary, the living expenses are equally high. Okay, so if you're talking about California, the rent goes up to 4,000, $5,000, just the rent per month. I'm saying, so living expenses are equally expensive in US. So, oh, what motivates me? Yeah, just the passion to learn stuff. Not I don't learn things because they are like the buzzword. I do learn because that there's a kind of like a child in me. You know, when we are like small kids, we are always interested. Oh, what is there inside the store? You want to open it up. So that child is always there in me. So I wanna see how it works. I wanna see. That's what it is. I love learning. So. Atharva says, what do you do? I work as a software engineer, Atharva, here in Connecticut, Stamford City. Tell some of your biggest learning. Biggest learning. I would say Elasticsearch is my biggest learning. Yeah, my Elasticsearch is very popular, and the fact that I just mastered it within like few months. Uh, I wouldn't say master it, but I would say I know it. I know decent about Elasticsearch. So the fact that I can do that, so that's my biggest learning about Elasticsearch. Yeah. Money Girl says I'm from Singapore. That's nice, man. Glad to know that. I'm from Sri Lanka. Oh wow, wow, amazing! People from Singapore, US, Sri Lanka, nice. How long it takes to get a US citizenship? It's nearly impossible to get a US citizenship now. It's not that easy. Considering the H1 thing and all, it's a long process. Even if you get a green card, the wait time is about 10-15 years. Forget about it. So if you, I never aimed for like citizenship in US. I mean, I just came here originally from for my education. Okay, then if I get job, okay, I'm gonna get the job. I'm gonna get the experience. If not, I'll happily go back to my country, India, and help people there and work as an engineer there. It's fine. I don't have any like craze of staying in US or getting US citizenship. Yeah, this is a process. I came here, I got my education, I got my experience, and eventually, if nothing works out, I'll go back to my country and help people there. I would love to apply my knowledge in my own country, and yeah, that's the thing is, my concepts in life are very like subtle. Like um, I mean, yeah, I mean, I have everything, but I mean, so the thing is, it creates problem when you have expectation. You think, oh, we'll settle in US, we'll stay there, and we'll do this, we'll do that. That's a wrong expectation. Your expectation should be, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna grab the education, quality experience, get that education and quality experience, and apply in my country. Earn some money for about 2 3 years, come back to my country, help people there. That should be the but unfortunately not everyone thinks like that. People wanna, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't comment anything here. So uh, I work in a company called Job Target, Sahil. Yashwant Reddy. In my opinion, learning new coding tech should be needed to know the basics. Thereby motivation is a creation of a project. Yeah, that's kind of a, well said. Yeah, if you wanna, yeah, you learn by creating projects and stuff. So yeah, got to go to study. More time till the next Sunday. Take care, Mike. Hope to see you soon, man. Bye, Ragun. Bye, Mike. Sure, sure. Hi, Faizan. I'm from Pakistan. Hi. Hope you're doing fine and hope everything is good in Pakistan and hope everything is well, the coronavirus and all, and hope you're staying safe as well. Yeah. Can you do a video on reality versus expectation of programming, please? Sure, I'll try to do that. We have, hey, this is funny from India. Could you please make a tutorial on batch processing using PySpark? Batch processing using PySpark. Sure, I'll try to find out some time and create a video on that, man. Sure, sure. So let's wrap up the session. I think we have talked a lot about for nearly 1 hour. So once again, thank you so much for joining today's session. As usual, guys, if you want to connect with me anytime, drop me an email. And again, the next live session is next Sunday. Usually Saturday or Sunday, I'm free, right? So that's when I come. So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions or if you want to get in touch, email me. Usually, there are a lot of YouTube comments, so I don't usually see the comments, but I'm pretty, people who have emailed me, I usually email them, I reply them pretty quickly on emails. So do please write me an email if you want. So thank you so much for watching. Please be safe. Please keep smiling, keep learning, and see you guys next time.